Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
If you were to write a movie,
the punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
Oh, you got a lot.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And a good job rallying to the football. Home just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff in the pistol. Pass completed is St. Brown. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
Goodness.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Third and 6. Here's Henry. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson on 4th down, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got safe line.
Got what?
And he's down inside the
Make what?
40-yard line.
Zone
What
route
make?
running, Mike, is very simple.
Stay.
Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run
Go.
where they're not.
No.
And when he throws it, catch it.
What you said you was looking for the holiday.
Yeah. Yeah.
When are you going to make it?
Oh,
Conklin
we're
goes in motion.
like Saturday.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
I thought I flipped
And
the
he's
play.
gonna be
Where is he
fouled
going?
quickly after a gain of about 1. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
When downstairs looking for him? That's why I said why you breathe.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff.
Hey.
That's caught by Gibbs.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Jackson going to keep this for himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action now. Jackson.
Oh.
This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Now, Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. On play action, Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Odafe Oweh bursting in and recording the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That ball is caught on the sideline and moving inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Williams in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On second down, Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That is such a critical area on the field, like between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeted. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second down, Goff. And the quarterback scrambling and maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Here's Gibbs, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll return this from the 10. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to hit him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? Jackson now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff in the pistol.
Come on.
Incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really completing high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's third and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is
No.
there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
This nigga, who is my kicker?
This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Big lineman Alim McNeil ends the play there. They face second down and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Goff to throw on first down. To the outside, that's St. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Conklin goes in motion. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's caught, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll take off again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL, but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down. It's Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
Come on.
That is incomplete. They took
Come on.
throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting work up front all day in pass protection.
And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got
Come on, Brad. You got to get that.
Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff.
Come on. Why they got him throwing like that?
He was looking
It's crazy.
for Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd
That's a throw that's going to make him
Wide
cringe on
open.
Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's 2nd down. In motion comes Walker. 2nd down, Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Jackson up top again. A pass pulled in by Henry. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and short. Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Again, it's Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff in the pistol. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
On third down, Jackson sending it downfield for Likely. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home.